2.
All right, hello, welcome everyone. How's everybody doing? Good? We're still waiting on a couple people? Well, better late than never, right? You just went to the bathroom? Well, give them a second. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, welcome everyone, and thank you for taking the time to come out and celebrate your graduates on this day. We're so excited to recognize the graduates of class number 15. My name is Emily Holt. I'm the Director of Workforce Readiness Program. Workforce Readiness programs are intentionally designed to prepare individuals for the workforce. During this short 10-week program, the graduates have participated in lectures, field exercises such as pole top rescue, bucket truck rescue, climbing, setting, and handling poles, CDL training, OSHA 10, CPR, flagger training, and the list goes on. They even got to participate in a hurricane simulation where the students have to put the pole yard back together after a hurricane has come through, as you see in the slideshow. We're very grateful for the employers that are here today to support us. As someone I know likes to say, no program is worth its salt without its employers. Family and friends gathered here, your graduates have come a long way in just 10 short weeks. Whether they have come right out of high school, switching careers, transitioning out of the military, or just trying to find a new passion in life, they are now embarking on a hard and honest journey, but a very rewarding one. Graduates, I wish you the best of luck on the first day of your new career journey. Please join me in welcoming of the stage to our, Please join me in welcoming up to the stage our Vice President in Economic and Workforce Development, John Downing. Do you want to take that microphone?
Pardon me?
Do you want to take that microphone?
Good morning, everybody. How we doing? You guys are ready to get it done, aren't you? You ready to get paid? I hear you. On behalf of Cape Fear Community College and our president, Jim Morton, my name is John Downing. I'd like to welcome you here to this graduation. This is one of my favorite events. We get to do this 4 times a year, and we're lucky that we have a college that can have a program this size and do it. I think we're one of 14 community colleges that do the lineman program in North Carolina, but we're probably the largest one that does it right now, and we have the capacity to do more. Give you a little overview. There are 58 community colleges in North Carolina. And in terms of size and numbers of students served, we are the 5th largest one in North Carolina. And in fact, in North Carolina, we are the largest community college east of Interstate 95. So technically, Fayetteville is, all their facilities are west of I-95. They're a little larger than us. I'm not going to count those guys. But we draw, and we primarily service New Hanover and Pender counties. But of all you guys here, if you do not live in Pender County or New Hanover County, raise your hand. So you can see we attract folks from all across the state to this program. And we're proud of that. It's a destination school. We've got beaches here. We've got the university. We've got a lot of things here that will help you guys transition into this new phase that you're doing. And as Emily said, it's not worth your salt if the employers don't hire you. So one of the things I want to do is talk about the employers that are here with us today that will be interviewing you guys when you graduate in a few minutes. Now, it's we've been blessed. We've been blessed. So we've got Mark Sams and his team from Pike Electric. If you turn around and look at Mark, he'll be upstairs after we graduate. River City Construction, are you here? There's a guy from River City. Mastech. You guys from Mastech, raise your hand. Duke Energy is here. See the Duke guys back there. Brunswick EMC is back here. Sarah and her team. Southeast Connections, Tyson Dixon, as he showed up. Tyson's not here. Versive Solutions. Sumter Utilities, Jeff Rhodes. ATX Networks, Doug Ridley. I saw him earlier. He's here. Here's Doug, somewhere in the back. Utility Line Construction, if they showed. There we go. Utility Line. Lee Electrical, Larry Long, he's back here. And Carolina Power, Dean Simmons, he's back there, ready to hire. Now these guys, they're coming here because they're going to be interviewing you. You're going to have some offers. And they're here because they like the product that we turn out here. And they need good entry-level line workers. And so when you're blessed with these type of folks that come up here and show up, you got a program that's viable, you got a program that's putting people to work, and you guys are going to get paid. So thank you for the employers. There's a few other people we want to, let's give them a hand. I'd also like to give our thanks to Rachel Cavanaugh and Jason Bacino, who worked with helping our veterans get their GI Bill benefits as well as getting their veteran cords. So if you two raise your hand, there's our veteran people back there. And finally, I'd like to thank our instructors. My word, you don't have a program unless you've got good people that can teach you guys what you need to know to be successful. And so when we talk about guys like Mark Westfall, for you that weren't in the class, Mark's the lead guy. Paul Elmore. Ron Amos. And our truck driving instructor, Benny Rumpel. We'd also like to thank our staff members that helped get this program together and coordinated. Folks like Emily Holt. Vanessa Escaldi. And Deanna Echeverry. We'd also like to thank some of our third-party instructors. Guys like Gary Howard with 811 that came in and did a class for you guys. He's right there. Is Donnie Smith here? Well, let's thank Donnie Smith. Tim Fuss and Alan Brook, Donald Brown and Scott Weiland for CPR. You guys remember Joe Morris, who did your CAS test preparation. And guys like Buck Brownlee, and of course Emily and Vanessa and Deanna, who did your mock interviews. And we'd also like to thank Mark Westfall for being the CDL examiner. Is there anybody that I missed? Any employer I missed? Okay, we got everybody. Any other VIPs? Anybody else we didn't recognize? Dave Anderson with the Colby Hathcock Award. He'll talk in just a few minutes. Okay, now what I'd like to do is recognize the veterans. And they're recognized by the cord that they wear around their neck. So if you veterans, would you please stand, face the crowd? Let's give them a hand. Thank you for the service to our country. $18 of you guys, thank you for your service. Now, let me ask you a question. Who supports you? All you classmates, stand up and face the folks that are here representing you, come here to see you graduate. Thank you for your support to these gentlemen. Appreciate it. Now I'm going to turn this over to Mark Westfall, your lead instructor, for his comments.
Good morning, everybody. I want to thank each of you for coming out and help us to celebrate this joyous occasion of these young gentlemen getting ready to graduate and go out into the workforce. It's quite an occasion for these individuals. I'm going to ask you guys one more time. Do you want to be a lineman? All right, that's what I'd like to hear. Today is the final step of the first chapter of you becoming a lineman, okay? So, as we have discussed in the past 10 weeks, you know you're not going to be a lineman when you walk out those doors. It's just the very beginning of your learning opportunity. These employers back here, they have training programs, they have apprenticeship programs. They're ready for you guys to come into the workforce. They'll train you, follow up on the fundamentals that we have taught you, of which the basic core is safety. Okay? And you always remember that. John talks about the support group that's sitting there behind you. Never forget that support group that supported you to this point in your life. They depend on you to do your job safely every day. And you come back home to them every evening, maybe a little tired or with a little bit of sweat, with a little bit of grind, but they expect you to come home. And with the basic training that we give you guys here, we expect you to do that as well. Along with that support group, never forget that Cape Fear Community College is among those that support you. If you ever come up on any question, we want you to feel like you can reach back to us, and we'll give you an answer that's going to keep you safe, for sure. If you don't feel comfortable going to your supervisor or whatever, for whatever reason, give us a call. We're there for you, for sure. So going forward, I just want you to have a safe and prosperous life, and let's move this show on. You don't need to hear me talk. You need to go get a job, okay? So the next thing that we actually have on our agenda, we've got a gentleman here in the class, and I have watched him develop over the past 10 weeks. And I'm so encouraged by his dedication. He's inspired me that I want to give an award this morning to that gentleman, and I'm going to call it the Most Improved Award. And Scott, I'd like for you to come forward and accept this award.
All right, I'd just like to thank everyone for helping me out. It's been a pretty long 10 weeks here, but it's been a good time. Made a lot of friends, met a lot of people, and all the veterans that came out here and doing the same thing, speaks volumes of you. Really appreciate it. It really is like another brotherhood. So thank you. Appreciate it.
The next award that I'd like to present this morning it was a close race. The whole class, it's been a close race. And we'd like to recognize our high voltage award candidate, which is the highest scholastic award for the 39 students. It come down right down to the very last exercise that we actually completed. So I'd like to for Joseph Stanley to come and accept the high voltage award. I told him he could only talk for 45 minutes.
How's everybody doing? I'd like to say thank you to my instructors, Ron Amos, Paul Elmore, and Mark Westfall, and Vinny Rumpel. Without their teachings, guidance, and overall well thought out curriculum, my peers and I would not be here graduating in front of you today. Throughout the course, we've had a lot of fun learning as much as we could about becoming an electrical line worker. From knots to climbing gear and electrical theory, Ron, Paul, and Mark gave their all to educate us over becoming linemen. Our instructor, Vinny Rumpel, taught everything he could for us to get a CDL. He managed to teach us the necessities over line trucks as well as additional parts and knowledge because of his passion. All the instructors are very knowledgeable over their electrical line work with years of personal experience and stories, as well as truck driving. With the with the amount of time studying and hands-on learning, I am confident in everyone's ability to have a great start to an amazing career. Without the help of my friends I made in the course, we all wouldn't have grown as much as we did. Thank you for all these important stepping stones for the next chapter in my life. Thank you.
So we will back over. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, we had a good group of students this time that actually was here in attendance with us every day, every hour of the 400 hours, and we're going to give each of you a certificate in recognition of that. So we're going to start out the first individual with Ryan Beal. Evan Bonham. Job Crowley. Zeke Edwards. Tyler Fuston.
Nicholas Hester. Gustavo Figueroa. Christopher Higgs. Bryce Cronenwetter. Andre Legrand. Trevor Lassant. Teddy Long. Brian Mendez. Joseph Slade Stanley. Michael Swartwell. First. William Van. Michael Von Roop. Tyler Wells. Quentin Whaley. And now what I'd like to do is turn this presentation over to Dave Hathcock for the Colby Hathcock Memorial Scholarship.
Good morning, class. Congratulations on your graduation today, and hopefully a better congratulations to y'all landing a job today, because I know it's important to all of you. See all the ropes and stuff. I'm a retired Navy submariner kind of thing, so if any of you guys had use of our services while you were in, you know the life. So congratulate all of you for stepping out of the military and choosing this career path. Okay. I am Dave Anderson. I represent the Colby Hathcock Memorial Scholarship Fund. The reason I'm here is because my wife's son, Colby, wanted to be a lineman. Okay? His dad was probably now 23, 24-year lineman for Randolph Electric up in Asheboro. It's all Colby knew growing up. Okay, so I've known Colby from the time he was 9. Knew him, well, yeah, from 9 until February the 11th of 2018. Okay? 5 o'clock in the morning on the 11th, my wife and I were awakened by a knock on the door. Turned out it was 2 North Carolina state troopers that knocked on our door. If you know anything about state troopers, they don't ride together. Know anything about casualty assist calls in the military, you go in teams kind of thing. As soon as the trooper said the second name, I knew what it was. First thing I said was, please tell me Colby's okay, because we let Colby stay on his friend's farm for the weekend to work in the chicken farms because they needed help. That was the lie we were told. Farm family, the parents basically got a hotel room, decided that it was okay to let the boys have a party on the farm, and about 30-something, 17, 18-year-old, and some younger kids decided it was okay to drink on the farm, and the parents let them. Okay. Older brother, 21-year-old, brought a lot of the alcohol. For the kids, we know the parents did too, that just couldn't prove it, but choices, okay? You guys got choices to make in your life. Choices going forward, choice you made to come here, choice you made for a career, choice you're going to make to be safe and go home to all the people sitting behind you and stuff like that on a day-to-day basis in a job that is going to be very demanding and very dangerous. Okay? There's no way to shade around that. Okay? There are issues and things that can happen to you guys on the job that are unsafe and can end up resulting in you losing your life or losing the life of people around you that you work with. Okay? So safety, I know all the instructors and stuff, they talk about safety probably every day to you. You're going to hear it every day for the rest of your career, hopefully, and you're going to live and be safe and take the lives of yourself and the people you work around into your own hands and stay safe to become something that Colby didn't get a chance to become. Okay? It's just how it is. From the first day I knew him, Colby knew every single line truck that rolled down the road. Didn't matter who they worked for, Colby knew their logo before you could see it on the truck. We titled this Living Colby's Dream. You guys are going to get to live his dream. He'd be sitting here with you, or he'd be standing in the back congratulating you, welcoming you onto a team that he works for, because that's just how Colby was. He looks like a lot of you guys look sitting here. Very excited to go out and he'd probably be a lineman now for about 2 years. So he would have graduated a couple of years back and went straight into it. He didn't get that opportunity because of a bad choice he made to get in a vehicle with somebody else that was driving. That kid was 0.18 alcohol, THC in his system, driving 65 in the 35, rain, 2 o'clock in the morning. Ran off the road, overcorrected, coming back on the road, went in the trees on the other side, and Colby went head first into an oak tree. Okay. My wife can't be here. She can't come. She can't sit and listen to me talk about this. It's tough enough for me to do it. It's tough to hear as a parent. I see a lot of kids in a lot of kids in the auditorium. Some of you guys probably already have kids. Some of you guys still are kind of kids. I mean, I'm 55, sorry, but you are. Okay, so make the right choices. Make the right choices for the people around you. Know that every day in this world is an unsafe situation. Every time you get in a car and drive down the road, something can happen. Okay? We've given, I think this is our 3rd year now here, so probably 9, 10 or so wards here. We're about 16, 17 awards that we've given at Forsyth Technical in Winston-Salem. And we started with Brunswick Community College. So we donate $5,000 a year basically through the 3 schools, and we're going to try to take on other schools as we can, as we raise and have other people help us and stuff like that. But we choose to present this scholarship to hopefully let you guys know. I'm here to talk to you about safety, especially alcohol-related safety. One of the recipients at Forsyth Tech was in an automobile accident a year ago, and he lost his life, okay? So driving home and driving in your vehicles and being on the road is an unsafe situation kind of thing. Every day in your life, you got to be safe so that you can live Colby's dream and make it through this life to be one of the instructors 25, 30 years from now teaching in this school as they've crossed through the 200 class or whatever, okay? Something, right? So the way we select is we have the guys write an essay. That essay is basically, we ask that they talk about the issues of drinking and driving and stuff like that, right? So the school actually sends us the applications with the names and all the information removed from it, so it's a blind pick. When we started at Forsyth Tech, it was hard not to pick. One of the recipients was one of Colby's classmates. It hurt him to write that essay, and he wrote a really good essay though. But anyway, he knew Colby personally, and so we awarded it. So it's better that we don't know who people are and that kind of thing, so we don't ever, make it look like we're playing favorites or something like that. But I wish that I was standing here and could congratulate Colby, but I can't. So I'm gonna congratulate every one of you to live Colby's dream. Please do so safely. Please come home to your families that sit behind you. And know that Colby is looking down on all of you, proud that you finished what he wanted to do and that you're going to start his career that he wanted to be, okay? With that, this class, we selected Ryan Beal as our recipient.
You guys ready? Are you ready? Yes? All right. Don't get them all mixed up now, John. All right. Ryan Stephen Beal. Evan Scott Bonham. Joshua Daniel Bosco. Ryan Marshall Carell. Brendan Sean Carley. Job Anthony Crowley. Colton Langston Daniels. Kevin Parrish Davis. Teague Eugene Edwards. Cameron Michael England. Tyler E. Fuston. Luke Mitchell Foote. He could not be here today. Austin Hunter Gore. John Zachary Wayne Hardy. Look, I told him not to mess it up. Look what he does. Nicholas Blake Hester. Gustavo Higuereta. Christopher Zeb Higgs. Bryce Russell Cronenwetter. Gavin Jacob Lawless. Andre Navit Legrand. Trevor Lloyd Lazane. Teddy Lane Long. Leonard Vincent Manning. Daniel Earl Melvin. Brian Andrew Mendez. Nathaniel Riley Monteith. Carl Dylan Potter. Daniel Charles Robson. Rudy Allen Rodriguez. Scott A. Salvagno. Joseph Ryan Slade Stanley. Michael Vincent Swartout. John Parker Swords. Seth Marshall Thompson. William Colby Van. Michael Gabriel Von Rupp. Tyler James Wells. Quentin Sawyer Whaley. Kyle Eric Yoder. Congratulations, graduates.
Okay, you know, having so many people with perfect attendance, having a class this size 39, that's very powerful. And I'm going to leave you with two things. Somebody told me one time that two things that you really need to do as you start out your new career is to master self-respect. Self-respect leads to so many things. One of the things it leads to is that if you have self-respect for yourself, you're going to have respect for other people and their equipment. That's going to translate pretty strong in the working world. And if you master self-respect, that leads to self-discipline. And self-discipline is critical, particularly as you learn to master and work safely with energized electrical lines. You guys have some major training in front of you as you go on to this next phase of your life. And self-discipline and self-respect are two things that you need to put under your belt. If you master those two things, it's very powerful, and it will take care of you for the rest of your life. So, those are two items that I would want to leave you with, and I'm going to leave you with this last statement. Class number 15, please stand. Gentlemen, you are one of 546 graduates from this school. Class number 15, you're dismissed. Let's go upstairs and get a job now.